Oh my god, that just scared the shit.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the YouTube channel. Today, we are getting into Season 2, Episode 6 of House of the Dragon. This will be our reaction to it. Super excited to get into this. Previously, we had Damon still at Harrenhal, kind of dealing with the Blackwoods and the Brackens and these weird nightmare visions and things like that. The Lords of the Riverlands, I think, they were upset about the whole thing with the Bracken and the Blackwoods or whatever. But that whole situation is going on there, while we have Jacaerys, Rhaenyra's son, who went over to the twins and asked for their the ability to cross, basically their to cross, and then they said, well, we want Harrenhal, so the idea is, well, then we need you to bend the knee, basically. Last thing we saw, though, was Jacaerys bring up to Rhaenyra, his mom, hey, listen, we have two dragons down, Vermithor and Silverwing or whatever, and our editor let me know that Vermithor is the big one that Daemon saw at the end of season 1. So, like the one that he got. So we know that they have something that might be helpful against Vhagar, but the problem is they don't have anybody comfortable enough to ride it. So they're talking about potentially trying to find other Targaryens. And we do know, I kind of thought he was joking, but I'm hearing from some people that they think that he was serious. The guy who was in the bar that one day saying like, oh yeah, Viserys is I'm his bastard brother or whatever, like that could have been someone that they, might have Targaryen blood in him that they might be able to get. One of my coworkers said that she thought that guy was the same guy as the one who makes the scorpions, but I don't know if they were the same or not. I don't.
Oh man, that's tough because I really don't remember.
Their attitudes were not the same at all.
No.
So I don't think so, but we'll have to keep watching, have to see how everything turns out. If we get some recruits, some Targaryen recruits, even if they have a little bit of blood, and it turns out that they're gonna try to ride them on some dragons, I'm expecting some people to die because I don't think it's gonna be the first people they try. I don't think are gonna dragons are gonna be very happy with. And someone did mention in the comments that it's very dangerous to try to even attempt to put like someone on a dragon that hasn't been rode in a while. And these dragons apparently haven't been ridden in 40 years or something like that. It's been a while.
Don't sign me up for that. I'm good.
So I'm nervous about this, but with that being said, Zay, anything you want to say before we hop on in?
We appreciate our love and support. We don't want to keep you waiting. I'm excited. Let's get into it.
All right. Well, but before we do, if you like what you're watching, leave a like down below, subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already. And if you want to watch our full-length reaction of this and various other movies, as well as get 3 edited movie reactions ahead of YouTube, you can check that out on Patreon. The link for that is in the description. Now, let's not keep you guys waiting any longer. Let's get into House of the Dragon, Season 2, Episode 6, titled Episode 6, because it just released. These are Lannisters.
That's dragon fodder. Those are Lannisters.
Tell my brother we are ready to march as soon as Prince Aemond is able to join us.
Till the prince makes his answer, my lord?
We are most eager to embrace the hospitality of your keep.
I mean, that's kind of like, I understand. Tell them we'll go once Vhagar is above us. Like,
I would be like, do the lions need to get taken care of too? What do they eat?
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with those.
He dares to summon me.
Oh, fucking Lord.
Oh, gosh, he's going to take out all of his own.
Your irritations are justified, Aemon, but it does seem...
I have a task for you as well.
Oh. He said, shut the fuck up.
The Triarchy will delight in a chance to terrorize the Sea Snake again. Let them weaken his blockade.
Even if the blockade could be broken, are we to invite these alien raiders into our waters so close to King's Landing?
Yeah, it's
time you set out for Harrenhal.
What are you looking at her for? You were fucking all for him taking over.
We'll strike before his army is raised.
And you yourself?
I'll fly out to meet you when the time is right.
Oh, okay, so he is gonna
My
come.
uncle is a challenge I welcome.
I think if anyone has a chance against Vagar, it's Daemon with that squiggly ass dragon. Like that thing
Yeah.
freaking.
I represented your father during the last years of his life, and I have been a counselor to Aegon.
Father's dead.
Hmm.
Aegon is.
Don't say it.
I
Deciding a
release
king.
you of your seat, such as it was.
So now there's not a high tower on the fucking council. Otto and her lost their spots?
Have the indignities of your childhood not yet sufficiently been avenged?
Wow.
That's insane.
So she got released. This is the problem. When people start taking over, Otto got released. Then now she's gone. Oh my goodness. This is getting dicey
She
over
just
a
straight
case.
up said, "Was your traumatization as a child? Has your traumatization as a child still affect you to this
Still
day?"
affect you. He's like, what are you, my therapist? Fuck you.
I need more dragon riders for Vermithor and Silverwing, and for Sea
Your Grace, I don't think I'm the right choice.
Your Grace, in the chance I'm being rude, fuck no.
Then who could do it?
You.
Oh shit, she's serious.
She's dead ass, yeah.
Your grandmother's grandmother, Ariana, was born a Targaryen princess.
Ah, so my pinky will survive. Perfect.
I must protest, Your Grace, the risk involved in such a venture.
If he dies, he dies. I mean, I don't. Well, I'm sorry.
Your Grace, don't listen to him. Fucking-
I second he should go. Dude, I'm really nervous about. I think Damon's gonna die. Like that. I would not have stayed at Harrenhal if I had the prophecy that I was gonna die here.
I know, right?
Did you say it?
Fuck the prophecy. If this shit was happening to me, I still wouldn't fucking stay here.
It'd be my last day at Harrenhal.
My family was just destroyed. You chose to celebrate your own rise, laughing at me. Laughing with the whores.
Isn't he talking about when he had his wife had a miscarriage? He said the heir for the day or something.
Yeah.
And everything I've given you, you've thrown back in my face.
It's good to see him again.
Yeah, good to see you, brother. Last time we saw you, it wasn't too good.
Open the door!
Man, he's going through it. My gosh.
May I be of assistance, Your Grace?
Yeah, I just crawled into your room screaming, may I be of assistance? Get me the fuck out of here.
You are an agent of the High Tower rabble. Or are you still in league with your club-footed nephew, or is it Rhaenyra herself to shot you?
Is there a chance that it actually has nothing to do with Harrenhal and it could be a coincidence of timing? Because we do know that some Targaryens go mad due to all the inbreeding. Some of it, like the Mad King, some of them, it's like a flip of a coin. I think Varys said in Game of Thrones, it's a flip of the coin with the Targaryens. Some of them just go crazy at a certain point. Others don't. Perhaps this is what we're seeing.
I mean, it's also with the buildup of probably guilt of like, well, if he's picturing all these things too, that guilt that's probably building up from like everything, like having to see your brother again, right? He was a younger brother to Viserys, right?
Yes.
So having to see your younger brother that died, or your older brother that died, and he basically fucking was like, nah, you're not going to be the heir because of this, that. It's like, maybe, I think it's a little bit of both, honestly. I think the trauma buildup as well affects it.
Ooh, we get that more
Caraxes.
the dragon.
A little bit. Oh, shit. He ain't even going to get there.
Uh-oh.
You weren't going to bid me farewell?
There's something wrong with me.
You weren't going to bid me farewell. Can you leave me alone?
She never even wanted it. The crown.
Perhaps those who strive for it are the least suited to wear it.
Don't lecture
She's
me!
got a point.
I think she's a very good point. Because that's like a thirst for power type of thing. It's like,
And like Tywin said, any man who calls himself a king is no true king.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a prize to be won, but a burden to bear.
He's
or
getting
any man who
pissed.
has to call himself a king is no true king. Yeah, he's getting upset. He doesn't like
Praxis
this.
is like, oh, we're going.
Come on, that's exactly what the moan is like.
Dad, it's like,
let's go.
If you have any counsel for dealing with the River Lords, I'd be glad of it.
Demon Targaryen asking for help.
Counsel.
oh, you're still talking to her?
Tully's wisdom has kept the river houses in line for centuries. They would kill each other to the last man if it were not for their liege lord.
That dotard is of no use to us.
Something tells me
Dotard
that's,
that definitely
tells me
sounds
that's
like a word that
a
exists in
very
modern
bad
times, but
word.
I feel like I'd get in trouble for saying it.
Rivermen are made of mud. They would rather die stuck in it than yield 1 inch to one another.
Then I can do nothing.
In 3 days' time, the winds will shift.
He's a cop now.
He's like, "Wee, wee, wee, wee." Yeah, you're under arrest for not taking us the fuck out of here.
All 6 of those guys right now might just die immediately.
Overall, what do you think? Survives or doesn't?
This guy, there's no way the first guy makes it. He's dead as a fucking doorknob. Look at his face. He knows he's dying.
That would be my face too if I walked down all of a sudden I have these fucking 6 people humming. I'd be like, what? What are you doing? This sounds like a funeral. Oh my god.
Wow. This must be Silverfang, right? Not Vermithor. Or
Yeah,
Silverwing?
Silverwing. Yeah, it looks a little smaller.
Oh my goodness gracious, he's amazing. Why is he down here?
Sea smoke.
Oh, this is Sea Smoke.
That's Sea Smoke?
This is
Boy. Okay.
This was her husband's remember he faked his death? This was his dragon.
Oh,
but
so
he
they're
couldn't
trying to get him to
fake
ride. So he's not trying to make him ride their 40-year hasn't been ridden ones. Okay.
Right, this is Sea Smoke. This is the more recent one. This is the one that I believe
Sea smoke.
Reyna tried to.
Oh my god, tell me you did it.
Be careful. Be careful. I know parrots, they'll put their head down like, hey, you want to pet me? And then you get close and they fucking snap. So just careful. I know dragons. This one, he's fooling your ass. He's going to eat you.
I know dragons is the funniest quote because they don't exist. You can't know
No,
what the
I
fuck
know
they're
them.
thinking.
I know exactly what this one's thinking.
But everyone in the comments like Cam knows dragons. They're all gonna be like, yeah, he does. Comment down below if Cam knows dragons.
He's so cute.
Yeah, I love its snake eyes as it looks at me like it's rated. Don't say that until you've actually gotten on its back.
Oh no. I told you, I know dragons. I know them. Sea Smoke wasn't feeling it. He wasn't having it. He said, no, thank you. Jeez Louise.
No, I think another person got caught too, and they slit their own throat. Yeah, there's 2 people.
Well, they're still both moving.
Yeah, I mean, didn't mean they did it well. Just means that they just did it.
I was younger than you when I took my first command. Is this an order or a request?
Order.
I will expect you to report for your duties on the morrow.
As my lordship commands.
Jeez. He doesn't want to do it at all.
To march on Rook's Rest, a more conventional approach. True, not as sensational, but we may yet retake.
Damn!
It is my fault, I think, that you have forgotten to fear me.
Sea Smoke, 10 o'clock. We're going to see if you can ride it.
You know, yeah, I got something for you. Nah, you don't even get Sea Smoke, because that's too good. You pick one.
Vermithor. Let's
Vermithor
try
or Silverwing. Pick it. He's like, I don't even know what those are. Pick one.
The small folk of King's Landing are listening. They were ready enough to hear. They are hungry, and they need someone to blame.
Said the small folk of King's Landing are listening. Okay.
It does occur to me that your grace has yet to name a hand. Sir Kristen, of course, served your brother.
It occurs to me that you have not named a hand.
Do you have boots that need licking?
Every king needs a hand. I'll make it your responsibility.
Me?
My princeship is an honor I've never considered.
Look at him. Yeah, I've never considered that you would ever pay me the
I
prince.
can't even
or
believe
the
this is
hand.
an offer.
Duato Hightower. My grandsire may be overcautious, but his devotion to his family has never been in doubt. You'll see it done.
Oh, he's getting Otto to do. He made him go get Otto to be the
That's
hand.
smart.
Grace, the king has regained consciousness this morning.
Kill him. He's like,
I mean, it's like I need a few moments alone with him. What is that? What part of his?
It's like wherever he got. I think maybe his
I
abdomen.
see my brother.
Yeah.
Alone.
Alone.
I'd be like,
he's like, cover your ears, everybody.
What do you remember?
Nothing.
Not a fucking thing. You were king. You were king, right? Oh,
yes,
yeah.
exactly.
Good choice.
I remember nothing. My prince.
You're in the most capable hands, Your Grace. Seems my brother has a long recovery ahead of him, Grand Maester.
Is the door closed? Okay, this motherfucker did it. I swear.
He pushed it in my chest. Please.
I know it's difficult, but it...
What did the dragon do? Was this? This wasn't the battlefield, was it? No, this was
I don't
just.
think so. What's crazy? Oh, look at the baby dragon.
Yeah, I know he did a lot of damage, though. He killed a lot of mammals.
Wow, look at the baby.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, Cameron's rubbing off on me. Fucking, I can't watch this show with him. I got way too excited about seeing a dragon.
Prince Reggio has answered your letter. He'll be most pleased to shelter Rhaenyra's youngest sons in Pentos.
Oh, Pentos, okay.
You misled me, my lady. I did what?
Oh, she realized, do they have a dragon?
There is a large dragon in the Vale.
They lied. They have a dragon. That's why she's like, how is this whole area scorched?
My maester's surmise.
No, I think they're saying there's a dragon free flying out here.
That's what I'm saying.
It
Like,
is
not like they
large
have it, but like it's
and
more like
formidable.
it's, yeah, it exists.
But alas,
yeah, okay.
wild.
Yeah, it's wild.
No shit.
Do you never think about what could be ours? The riches, servants.
I mean, they got that, but not like that.
The sea snake would sooner have high tide claimed by the sea than call us his sons.
Okay, so we surmised that from the last interaction.
Oh, is that the gift?
It must be. Are they sending? Oh, because they put their flag in there too. So are they trying to like bribe them in a sense, right? Like,
Looks like
oh, we got a
like,
gift
hey, we have
from.
something for you.
Oh my god!
My gosh!
Oh, dude, it's about to get crazy in King's Landing.
That fucking worm is like the best council ever. Like that is a genius. That's.
I love that they have
Tyrion
a
level
gray.
move.
I love it's gray worm and white. I love that there's two worms too.
Well, gray worm is WORM and white worm
Yeah,
is
but you get what I'm saying. It's just
WYRM, like
it's
a
just
dragon.
like, yeah.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying.
My son Daron. What's he like?
10 and 6 now.
What does that mean? 16?
Maybe. Yeah.
He's kind.
Wow, I can't imagine how that makes her feel.
Yeah.
Kindness is a quality I found lacking in his brothers.
I'm sure you did your best.
But it just wasn't good enough.
It wasn't good. You did your best. It just wasn't good enough. Sorry. God. Get rid of him.
Don't play this music. We don't like him.
Yeah. And if there's anyone that's like, oh, shut up. He sucks. So. Oh, people got news.
They found out about the food.
Like good eats on this side. Apples. Haven't had a fruit in days. I mean, share the carrots. Do you just want cabbage?
That is the scorpion maker here.
Yeah.
And he does have white hair.
Interesting.
I always thought it was blonde.
Yeah, well, because everything we saw him, it was like very dark. It was
orangey
in
light and
that
stuff,
house.
yeah.
So.
We must leave. Now.
Booing them is insane.
There's the train of fishes!
Boo! Oh.
Please, get off!
No! No! Sheathe your swords!
Oh, that is not good at all. Well, no, not now.
Not now. Yeah, you gotta fight now. Holy shit, Rhaenyra played. They gotta.
Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh.
Out of my way! Out of my way!
Dude, they played like a 5,000 IQ move with that food.
Oof.
Wow, the small.
That was
folk.
such an insane move.
No one's eating, none of this. Oh, send them our reserves.
You survived Dragonfire, but I'm afraid you will never be whole. Your mind is all that remains to you. Do not say that gladly.
But if you can tell me anything.
My lungs were strong, but my foot.
Are you trying to relate to him?
He will stare at you.
I do feel a little bit bad for him. That is like tough.
Well, yeah.
It's like an
I will
actual.
underestimate you.
Oh shit, he reeled it back in.
Your brother rules in your place now, which means that your life is in danger.
Dude, if he can do something for Aegon, and Aegon, you know, gets well enough, he won't forget that.
David, she's gone.
Jeez, I can't imagine that.
Your Grace.
All right, motherfucker, that's the last time. You have been here every time I wake up.
But I just can't believe that he stayed at Harrenhal. Like, go sleep somewhere else on a mountain or something with the dragon.
You just gotta go. Like we've been saying like 1,000
Dude,
times.
just go back, raise the army for Rhaenyra, and just fucking let's be.
Oh, he is working on raising the army. Who's this?
Who are you?
Is this the wild one? Oh, it's Sea Smoke.
Sea Smoke. Oh shit.
What is he doing out?
Relax though, Sea Smoke, right? We don't have to be.
Well, if anyone's gonna ride him, it's gotta be like a Valyrian or something.
Yo, imagine. It's like, I want you. Sea Smoke's like, no, come here.
Dude, it's gonna just pound down in front of him. Or
It's gonna look at him. He's gonna be like, oh my god, it's gonna burn me. And it's just gonna go to the side.
Yeah,
and he's gonna be like,
cool.
oh my
Oh
god,
my
that just scared the
gosh.
fucking shit out of me.
No, Sea Smoke likes him. I know dragons. Sea Smoke likes him.
I
It's
said
okay.
it first. Shut up.
Don't worry. Do not worry,
Look,
young fellow.
He's like, please, please. Season was like, do you see the shit they give me before? Nah, son.
Some
come
white cracker.
here. They don't even know. They don't even know.
They don't even know.
Sea Smoke takes its one claws up. It's like.
I do not think I can win this war.
We're doing good so far.
And Daemon himself.
He has ever done what suits Daemon.
He was everything I wanted to be. Carefree. And dangerous.
Well, he's in a very insane spiral right now.
Yeah, it's not a good one.
I fear he may have turned against me.
It is more his way to disappear.
In either case, I've lost him.
Turned against you. He's like, it's like
Not
kind
really.
of.
Kind
It's
of
like,
turned against you, but
still
more just being.
wants you. He wants you to be in charge with him.
He just wants to
but-
lead.
Yeah, exactly.
Go back to Sea Smoke.
It was my father.
This is good dialogue, but I want to see the other shit go down.
You know, that first guy that was attempting to ride Sea Smoke,
Had his
he
pleasure with
definitely,
me.
you could say,
Evident that
he
his
Sea Smoke
seed
that
had
day.
taken root.
Not only was it a tough joke, but then she just admitted that her father. So I was like, she said, my father took
bear
pleasure
children.
with me, and
Oh
she
my
can't bear children.
Lord.
Yes. I'm like, damn and damn. Like,
Meanwhile, I'm like, Sea Smoke, am I right?
is this thing on? It's like,
You have seen me as worthy, as an equal even.
well, worthy.
I believe you are meant to be queen.
She needed that.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah. That's a great bonding moment for them, too.
Do you think that we need another dragon rider? Do you?
Here's what I'm thinking. She's like,
I like you. Surely they'll like you. Again, I don't think that's how it
relax,
works.
simmer down, simmer down. What's
Damon should get a load of this. Fucking damn.
intense care? Oh,
so if you don't watch everything that we watch, you might not understand this, but I don't know why we have been watching lots of lesbians recently.
we're like
or
5
lots of
feet.
women on
Like
women.
we're just
it's-
fucking.
Even the show is like, giddy up. Here
It's
we
like,
go.
yeehaw, brother. Yeah, how do we time this? How do we time all these for this
I don't
episode?
know.
Begging your pardon.
Yeah, you beg my pardon more.
Sea
Get
Smoke
out.
has been sighted flying over Spicetown. He has a rider.
Killed 7 people. No, okay. Oh shit, he did.
He has a
get him.
rider. Hell yeah.
Ooh, let's go, Cyrax.
Another shut up, Jace. Oh yeah, see the area they hang. They must all hang there.
Yeah.
So, but there's like definitely areas
There's
to fly
a
out.
hole on the side of it.
Could you imagine?
Ooh,
They're like,
she's finally on a dragon. This feels good.
could you imagine? Like, he's like, yeah, Sea Smoke is flying over Spicetown. Yeah, she does that. You're telling me the dragon just flies over towns? We're not stressed. That was how it ends. We know who the rider is, though.
I mean, like
They
unless that
literally
guy
laid
just
it out.
got Stray, like
That's crazy. You just had to be patient.
Well, hold on now. There is a chance, okay? There's a chance that Sea Smoke landed to burn that guy, and then his buddy, the bastard son. Well, they're both bastard sons, it looks
Yeah.
like, but his buddy came up and was like, oh look, try to save him, and then Sea Smoke gets down. I don't know.
I
mean,
bet you. No, you know. I think you know what I think happens. Let's get into the outro, then I'll say what I think happens.
All right. Well, that was our reaction to season 2, episode 6 of House of the Dragon. If you like what you're watching, leave a like down below. Subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already. And if you want to watch our full-length reaction to this or various other movies, as well as get 3 edited movie reactions ahead of YouTube or even farther ahead in the form of full-length reactions, you can check that out on Patreon. The link for that is in the description. Go ahead. What are your
what? We have Sea Smoke, Silverfang, and what's I keep mucking up them. Vermithor?
Silver Wing, I think. And
Silver Wing and Vermithor?
Yeah.
I bet you. Sea Smoke's got Homeboy. One we saw Sea Smoke land in front of.
Yeah.
Vermithor is going to pick the brother. I bet you, because they're going to be like, he's a rider, and he's going to be like, I'm a bastard son. I think that whole shit's going to unravel, and I bet Big Boy brother's going to get Vermithor.
You know what I think?
Okay, go.
I think Sea Smoke, we know that one, right? Sea Smoke got homie, okay? Locked. Next up, I think Silverwing is going to get the brother, okay? I think Silverwing is going to get the brother because he has kind of like a attitude about him that's like almost kind of rough and tough and not that, I don't know, Vermithor worthy. But you know who is worthy of Vermithor? Scorpion guy. And we know he has white hair. I would guess obviously he has some kind of Targaryen ancestry, and I would put him on Vermithor over the other guy who I think would be better suited for like Silverwing.
So I think I agree with your theory more, because when I was thinking about who else would get one, I forgot about Scorpion guy. So at the time, I was just thinking of those two.
Well, we don't even know he would. We're guessing just because he has white hair.
But I'm saying hypothetically, I'm like, yeah, I could see that playing out for sure.
Yeah, because he's got more of like a Jon Snow noble type of attitude, you know. So I feel like he'd be more fitted. But look, when it comes to the episode, like this was a great episode, definitely a step up from the last one. Still pretty dialogue heavy, but it just felt a little bit more intense, a little bit more ramped up. We got some attempts at we got an attempt at with Sir Stefan on trying to get on Sea Smoke. That didn't go very well, but it looks like Sea Smoke was still in the mood for some kind of rider, because he came out and got that.
Interesting that Sea Smoke hunted him down too. Like,
yeah.
So.
Well, I don't know about hunted him down, absolutely. But for all we know, he was just flying over the area because Rhaenyra says he does that. But perhaps he then came across this guy and hunted him down. Like,
it just felt like more of the times we see someone take a dragon on, they usually like approach the dragon, and it's like it's this moment
the dragon
of like
approached him.
Yeah, so
yeah. Well, hey, look, listen. Maybe the dragon feels like it's it's time, and we know that the previous rider of Sea Smoke was man, I know it begins with an L, I believe, but it was Rhaenyra's ex-husband who was gay, and the son of
Laenor? No, it's Lace. I thought it was Lay something.
I think so too.
Okay.
But anyways, he is the son of Corlys and Rhaenys. He is their son. So maybe that would make him half brothers with the homie that Sea Smoke hunted down. Laenor? Okay,
yeah. Laenor, Laenor, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So Laenor is half brothers with the homie that Sea Smoke hunted down. So perhaps Sea Smoke was like,
Similar
you're like my
blood sibling.
Yeah, you're like, you're close enough, right? Because then that would give an extension in the fact that he does not have Targaryen blood. He has Valyrian, but he doesn't have Targaryen. But perhaps because Sea Smoke became familiar with Laenor and his Targaryen-Valyrian mixture, that perhaps that Sea Smoke is now comfortable with, even though it's not a Targaryen, a relative of his rider, because it still has the Valyrian connection.
Yeah.
Or even just similar blood type of situation.
Like, and do we know who rode Varamouth and Silverwing?
I think Silverwing is who rejected Rhaena. The daughter who they said like the dragon did not take to her. She did not.
Because I'm just wondering if there's like if they're gonna be able to, like, if they find this out, are they gonna be able to dig back? Like, wait, hold on. Okay, this is the connection for this one. Is there room for,
So I believe, you guys have to correct me wrong if I'm wrong about Vermithor, but I believe Silverwing was supposed to be Rhaenyra's dragon, or Rhaena's dragon, and Rhaena wasn't able to. Silverwing rejected Rhaena, and so Rhaena doesn't really have a dragon of her own. The one that is carrying around the baby dragons, she got thrown off, rejected. I believe that's Silverwing. I believe Vermithor was either Vermithor was either Viserys's dragon. No. Viserys's dragon died, I believe. Vermithor, I believe, was their father's dragon or something, like Daemon's grandfather's dragon, I believe. I believe that's who Vermithor was. So Daemon and Viserys's father or grandfather, one of their dragons. And he's a really big one. We saw his head was huge, so he'd be the best option against Vhagar.
Vhagar, yeah.
So, but he's been like not.
He's not very. They're trying to get some Sea Smoke first, and then let's work our way up the tiers.
Yeah. But yeah, so the episode, I really, 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 really liked it, especially for the kind of I feel like this episode had what the last episode didn't, which was, again, like I mentioned, intense dialogue, but also like it just felt there was more gravity to each scene. It felt way more progressive of the story to move us along. It felt like it perfectly teed up like a penultimate for the next episode, which will be interesting to see. Rhaenyra is out on her dragon finally. My gosh, have we been waiting for that? It's been forever. We got a lot more dragons that are coming into the mix here. I thought the acting in this episode was excellent. Daemon is breaking down more and more. I'm not sure how that's going to continue. We think maybe either Harrenhal's cursed or it's something to do with their Targaryen genetics. Perhaps he's going mad. Perhaps it's a mix of both. Perhaps the curse of Harrenhal triggered his madness. I don't know. But we'll have to see kind of where that goes from here. I really, really love the way that they have now created such a horrible, horrible rift in King's Landing with the idea of giving them food, and now now they're on they're supporting Rhaenyra because like, hey, listen, if you're not going to give us food, like we have like barely any allegiance to you. We live in your town, sure, but what are you doing for us? You're not giving us food or anything. So fuck it. Rhaenyra wants to give us food. Queen Rhaenyra, for all I care. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sometimes people only care about what affects them, and I mean, how much can you blame them? I think they did a really good job at kind of showing the strife and the struggle that exists within King's Landing. But overall, shots were great. Episode was fantastic. I love the setting up they're doing. I love the intensity, the suspense in all the scenes. I loved the Aemond Aegon scene where they're together, because I truly do believe that Aegon remembers everything. I mean, there's no shot that he's just saying, oh, I don't remember anything. The interesting setup with him and Larys is going to be interesting to see kind of what relationship forms there. But yeah, some talk about Otto. We don't know where he's at, but definitely they did a good job here at kind of building the surrounding world and continuing the great story that they set up. What about you, Zay? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, the episode was fantastic. Definitely knowing that it's going to only be 8 episodes gears me to believe, I don't know if it's been confirmed, there has to be a season 3. Like, there's no way that this is ending in 2
I'm sure there
episodes.
will be. Yeah.
So huge wondering. Yeah, where's Otto? Obviously that whole Sea Smoke situation, very cool. We're making the assumption that Homeboy is the rider because Sea Smoke kind of pulled up in front of him. I know it cut away. It seemed like it was a pretty obvious. I know sometimes Game of Thrones leaves you like a cutaway, and then it's like it actually
played out differently.
Yeah, verts your expectations. But I think that one was a pretty like, listen, this is what's happening. So interesting, again, like we've been discussing, what's going to happen with the brother, what's happening with Homeboy that said he, that's at the bar all the time, this, that, and everything. The rift that, like you said, that was creating King's Landing, insane. And the type of thing that will convince the Scorpion builder probably to be like, yo, I'll like, and a lot of probably low folk to want to shift over, like not, because you heard them, long live Queen Rhaenyra, like they're all for it. So that rift with Kristen and Gwen with a G. Yeah. Gwen, Kristen, and however big their army was that they took gone, and you only have kind of reserves, arguably, and White Worm had a point. It's very difficult to fight a war abroad when you have a war basically inside of your own living. So super, super interesting to see how that's going to play out. Also,
was that what White Worm said? I know that was her plan, but I think it was Larys that said it to Aemon. I think Larys was like warning him, like, "Hey, listen."
Oh, maybe it
was White Worm's like idea.
It's like White Worm's idea, but yeah, Larys was saying, because I think
maybe
he was
they
trying
both said it, but I know Larys said it to Aemon,
I think it was Larys that said it, but White Worm that was the idea, was get food over there. So apologies for that, but very interesting to see. Yeah, I agree. Aegon definitely knew what happened, because even the way that the dialogue played out when Aemon came in, he's like, do you remember what happened? And he's like, I remember nothing. And then he was like, you went and challenged Malus. And he goes, I remember nothing. Like, basically, like, listen, eyes wide shut. I don't know what happened. Probably fearing because Aemon might come in and kill you or like have you get poisoned, whatever the case. Interesting having Aemon serve in his place right now, cutting off Alicent from being on the council now.
Yeah.
Crazy. Again, Otto we're not getting any word from Otto. Very, very interesting.
But you mentioned Gwaine was acting really different.
Gwaine was acting very strict because when we first saw him arrive, the episode previous, I believe, he kind of came in. He was like, my sister, this, that. And he was kind of talking shit a little bit to Kristen. Not like crazy, but kind of, you could feel it was like a too alpha moment, if you want to use that term. I don't like that term, but that's kind of what it was. But then the next interaction was like, oh, well, he always favored you, this, that, and the other thing. And it was like, okay, is there beef going on? Did he find something out about Alicent? Or like, I don't know if it was like he found out Kristen and her, hooked up, or I don't think it would have caused that, but he seemed very distant from her. And then they kind of got closer when she started asking about her other son. So
and we also learned about this wild dragon out there somewhere.
And in the Vale. So there's a wild dragon that's in the Vale. Seems that to be relatively decent in size. And, the one girl, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but the one girl from the Vale was kind of like, yeah, there's been rumors of it, whatever, this, that. But to hide that information, it's very, very interesting. So a lot of dragon action, a lot of dragons in different areas. I mean, we still have 2 dragons underground that need riders. Sea Smoke now seems to have a rider.
You don't think that the dragon in the Vale is like Silverwing or Vermithor, right? Because we know they are able to leave.
They are able to leave. I don't know. I guess I feel like the Vale would be a little bit of a far flight for it to be just coming out. But I wouldn't put it past it. No. Something like Vermithor.
I hope not, because I want to see another dragon like that.
Yeah, I want to, and I guess that's also gearing up. Like, I could definitely see season 3 playing out with. I hope we get to see Vermithor and Silverwing get a rider, but I don't know if we'll see Vermithor get a rider. I think we'll get Silverwing getting a rider. I don't think we'll get Vermithor.
Sure.
But
yeah, not yet.
But a very, very interesting episode. Like you said, kind of kept the intensity kept up throughout every kind of interaction scene.
Really immersive, like really locked on. Yeah.
Far better, even for a dialogue episode, heavy episode, far better than some of the other episodes we've seen in that intensity. And building up to the penultimate, it makes sense. I can't wait for next Sunday to see what unfolds, what drama unfolds. Probably the reveal of the Dragon Rider for Sea Smoke. Maybe plots developing and just seeing, how Aemon handles King's Landing in an uproar. So very, very great episode. Very, very great episode. Very great dialogue. Very great action that we got. Wasn't any like killing action, but just normal action, except for Sir Stefan, R.I.P. But great episode nonetheless.
All right. Well, we'll have to wait until next week to find out what happens. But in the meantime, thank you guys again for being here. Thank you for the support. Zay, I know you have a Twitch.
Yes, I do, guys. Feel free to check out my Twitch linked down below. It's always a good time. Play a variety of games on there. Play games with my friends, like my buddy Cam over here. Play games with a bunch of my other friends as well. And I play solo games. So let me know if you're from the YouTube channel. Don't be a stranger if you pop in. Just let me know. And it's always a great time. So I hope to see you guys there.
All right, check it out, y'all. It's a fantastic time. And with that being said, listen, y'all. If you're going to test if an animal likes you, maybe don't immediately trust a sign that might indicate they like you, because animals can be tricky. We'll see you guys on the next one, and peace.
Buddy should have tried with the lion first.